Hey guys, it's been a while since I did one of these videos. There's really not much going on over there in New Jersey, but New Jersey has always been like a fan favorite, and on social media they go buck wild over it and whatever else. But this was interesting to me, just interesting because I feel like it really does solidify everyone who spoke out in support of Louie and Teresa's relationship over there in Real Housewives of New Jersey and stated that his ex was basically crazy, like Gone Girl crazy, Lifetime movie Psycho X crazy, Netflix you crazy. You guys know what I'm talking about. And, she was spewing that whole narcissistic bullshit for a hot minute. A lot of people believe her. But then Teresa supporters came out with, a lot of heavy hitting stuff that really disputed what she was trying to put out there. There was stuff stating that, she was a stalker, basically obsessive, and that, she kind of seemed like she was the narcissist instead. She had restraining orders against her. She had, like, ex relationships where basically they were like, yeah, she's batshit crazy. There were affidavits that were written against her, and then even like the restraining order that she tried to get against Louie, not only was it dismissed, but like the judge that dismissed it was like, you're obsessed over him, like you are going out of your way to like annoy him and his family. Anyway, and legit, she made it seem like she was so scared of him and whatever else, but she lived in New York, and then after Louie moved to New Jersey, when he got with Teresa, she moved to New Jersey also. You're so scared of the guy that you legit moved from a whole entire different state to the same state that he's living in? Okay. But anyway, despite all of that, the Teresa haters, they kept pushing on and pushing on, right? I thought that was really funny because, yeah, I remember speaking with Kim D about this once. Now, Kim D, she knows the game. So she knows that, like, anything she doesn't want me to say, she wouldn't say. And I don't really even think that Kim D cares who says it. But I remember, like, the very first conversation I ever had with Kim D, I asked her, I said, like, why did you, like, all of a sudden decided that, maybe she wasn't being as honest with you about everything? And I'm not going to go into everything that she said, but one of the things that she said was that, what she said was that she just wouldn't let it go, that she would talk about it nonstop. It was an obsession. Like, she just would not let it go. And I've had heard that a few times. A lot of people get confused about the Vanessas, right? Because she's Lifetime movie Psycho X Vanessa, but there's another Vanessa who ended up dating Dolores's ex, Dr. David. Well, anyway, those two Vanessas had like gotten together, and they were going to like do something together where they were going to have like some sort of like joint venture, whatever bullshit. Anyway, that all fell through, and her name, Dr. Davis Vanessa, her name is Vanessa Morato. Vanessa Morato put up this post on Instagram, and I thought it was very interesting. And on the post, even though she doesn't direct it towards anyone, she's basically calling out Lifetime movie Psycho X. And again, like I said, they're no longer friends and whatever else. So I kind of find it interesting that like eventually everybody sees her for the batshit crazy psycho stalker Netflix baby reindeer not you, but you, that's that she is. So yeah, what do you guys think?